Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. This is part of our ELD Legacy Open here. And going right into it here, updating the players live. Dominic possibly on a Delver strategy here. And Matt's going to be on Dragon Stompy, a Chalice deck that he has piloted to a lot of success, now incorporating Throne of Eldraine's Bone Crusher Giant, a 2-mana adventure here being used to kill the Delver and threatening to come back as a 4/3 that, when it gets bolted, will also shock Dominic. That turn 1 Delver, the ideal opening for Delver strategies. You really want to get down aggression and then protect it. And there was that second component missing. If he had a Daze there, it would have been tremendous. Instead, he finds himself now on the back foot, which is not really where Delver plays at its best. It does have some removal in the form of Bolt and Chain Lightning. If this is blue-red, this looks like a Wrenn and 6 build, so the 4/3 might actually be even more difficult to deal with. Potentially having less ways of handling it. And Tarmogoyf right now a 3/4 without the instant. We have a Delver, a Ponder, and some lands in the graveyard. Instant pretty easy to add. And going with a Lightning Bolt, actually taking out the Bone Crusher Giant. I think he should have bolted the face there and blocked. Let's see how this goes. I don't know what punish he could be looking at. Of course, from our perspective, very likely Matt could have been on some type of weird brew. Not necessarily clear that he's on exactly what he's on. And we've got a Daze trying to tap a mana off of this Karn. Wazow's Jite grabbed with the Karn. Now a Ponder. Is Goyf going to be able to clear the Karn? Adding Planeswalker to the mix, growing Goyf even further, and Dominic now has a very serious clock, and future Goyfs will also be 5/6s or better. So Simian Spirit Guide thrown out just as a potential chump blocker here. I mean, once Umezawa's Jite is on there, he can start gaining 4 life a turn. And Hexdrinker now. Going to be able to level up pretty quickly. But I don't think it's going to be necessary. 3 mana would just be a couple of turns here before that Hexdrinker is very large. But no, the pair of Goyfs should be enough. Force of Negation stopping that Umezawa's Jite. And now a stone, or a, forget the name of it. Sorry, it's new. The new Stompy Giant. These guys are 6/7, so can't even double block to trade. And wow, Dominic's deck just really showing some power there with those Goyfs. Unbelievable. Very forgiving. There were a couple of little situations there, like lightning bolting the Bone Crusher Giant instead of the face. He could have brainstormed there instead of using a lightning bolt if he had it, though I don't think we actually ended up seeing one. I believe he ended up pondering later. That is definitely something that can catch people. Changing Goyf stats out of nowhere. Sacking a fetch land, using Wasteland, playing Instants. Things that must be accounted for to play against Goyf correctly. And to play Goyf properly as well. But there we saw absolute beatings out of that. 2-mana Goyf ended up the 6/7. Instant sorcery, creature, land, artifact, planeswalker. Just missing enchantments and tribal cards there. Those ones not going to happen very often. Matt definitely prepared for this type of matchup. He plays in our Wednesday night Legacy series, often our Legacy F&M as well. He has a lot of reps with Dragon Stompy. Often enjoys brewing as well. He's done a bunch with Fate, or As Foretold, enabling free spells. Right now, back to his old standby, Dragon Stompy, hoping to land a turn 1 Chalice or turn 1 Blood Moon. That is typically what you're looking for out of these hand selections. And especially now that he is aware of the type of deck that Dominic is on. And there we go, keeping on 7 with a turn 1 Chalice. Prompting a Scalding Tarn, passing. Chalice now at 2. And that is definitely going to be a problem here for Dominic. Chalice at 2, often a risky play. And I got a feeling this one's actually just for fun. He goes with a Chalice at 3, and Dominic scoops it up. That may or may not have actually been an optimal line, but when you have the chance to go turn 1, 2, and 3, Chalice at 1, 2, and 3 on camera, I think you're probably going to do it. Dominic not going to want to sit there and not draw anything the whole time. It not clear what he has for removal. So it looks like a bug version so far. We've seen red, green, and blue. Don't know if he has a Renin 6 package and access to black mana for Abrupt Decay. Chalice, just a incredibly powerful card. And now Matt gonna hope for a powerful turn 1 play, but they're not as powerful on the draw. Dominic leaving things open here. Turn 1 Blood Moon off of Ancient Tomb. Dominic gonna fetch in response. Gonna be grabbing a basic island. Oh no, a tropical island. Looks like we're gonna have a Spell Pierce here. And a lot of confidence about subsequent Blood Moons not hitting the table. Does he have a very... Oh no, he's brainstorming. Ooh. This is rough. Oh, and it sticks. A Null Rod off of Colorless. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Drawing a Brainstorm, unable to cast it thanks to this Blood Moon. It's possible that this build of Delver not running basic lands. Karn now coming down for Matt. This pair of Blood Moons turning Dominic into a mono red deck. Renin 6 going to the bin. Magus of the Moon. So many mountains. That guy gets lightning bolted. Oh, interesting that didn't take out the Karn. Karn a very real threat here. He ticks up another Magus of the Moon. This is round 1 of the ELD Open. Walking Ballista now. Coming in with 2 counters. And Dominic recognizes that this is just not meant to be. Game number 3. Scooping it up as that Blood Moon, well, the 3 Blood Moon effects, preventing him from getting into the game, and it would just be a few short turns, getting hit for 4, and then whatever Karn wanted to add on there. So Matt going on into the winner's bracket here in round number 1. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.